And we're back with the Buffalo Lady. Round 1 is behind us, and today it's time for round 2 of the championship, the Argentine Grand Prix at Termas de Rio Hondo. As for the standings, we won in Australia, so naturally we lead the way. Second is Arbolino, third is Bobier, fourth is Canet, and fifth is Marcel Schroeder. While in the team standings, American Racing leads the way, second is Mark VDS, HP40 is third, Gas is fourth, and Intact GP is fifth. We won the season opener, and there's only one way to keep the momentum going, and it's to hope for a completely dry session, and it's going to be dry for the whole thing. Alright. Well, in qualifying. And here's the grid. First is Vieri, then it's Lowe's, Dixon, Schroer, Arbolino, Roberts, Chandra, ourselves, Bobier, Fernandez, Canet, Alcoba, Balto, Segura, Acosta, Navarro, Ben Schneider, Aldegar, Arenas, Corsi, Gonzalez, Van der Gerberg, Rodrigo Ramirez, Della Porta, Zacone, Salich, Cuba, Antonella Lopez, and Sean Dylan Kelly. The red lights are on, and we're off in Termas. Watch out through here. Running into the curbs. I wouldn't be able to do that in Superbike. Okay. Press this flick. There we go. Now this is the point where they brake extremely early. Like, right now. There we go, after second! Now this long sweeping left. Getting near Vieri. And bit of contact, but we are in the lead. There we go. Now, another hairpin that was the bane of my existence when I was first playing MotoGP 21. We'll go a little bit wide, but it doesn't matter. And that was lap number 1. Okay, you're not showing the fastest lap of the race. Now, this was something that I wanted to say in the last video, but since it was a season opener, I don't want to spoil the party, but I'm pretty sure everybody has heard of the pretty big issues in regards to crowds, or in regards to attendance for this year's races. And we all know the biggest reason why people didn't show up at those 2 races was because Valentino Rossi is not racing anymore. But another big reason is just how expensive the tickets for those 2 races are. And then a lot of people thought, well, Rossi's not racing anymore, so why bother spending so much money if it's not going to be there anymore? Especially considering the economic crisis because of, 2 years of pandemic and the war in Ukraine. And I've read somewhere, I don't remember where exactly, that apparently Dorna is perfectly fine with dropping Misano and Mugello, mostly to make space for possible new races. One of them apparently being Saudi Arabia, which is disappointing, but considering the trend motorsports is following lately with Saudi Arabia, it's not too surprising. Naturally, I really hope that they fix the cross situation for Misano and Mugello, especially now that we have an Italian as a world champion in Bagnaia. Okay, 1 lap to go. Into here. Okay, there we go. Now the flick. The super long straight, which apparently is part of a drag strip? I think it is. Hard brake through here. Now the long sweeping left. I don't know if I've ever said this, but if Formula 1 ever returns to Argentina, they should come to this track. But considering the recent trend Formula 1 is going for, it wouldn't surprise me if the return to Argentina is going to be on some street circuit in Buenos Aires. Anyway, turn 13. And we're going to make it 2 for 2. We are the winners of the Argentine Grand Prix. And so, we win the Argentine Grand Prix. Second is Vieri, third is Fernandez, and then is Roberts, Dixon, Bobier, Lowe's, Schroeder, Arbolino, Chantra, Baltus, Ogura, Alcoba, Canet, and Pedro Costa runs up the top 15. In the standings, we still lead the way. Arbolino is second, Vieri jumps to third, Bobier drops to fourth, and Fernandez jumps to fifth. While in the standings, American Racing still leads, Mark VDS still second, Mooney VR46 jumps to third, Rebel KTM Mayo jumps to fourth, and Fluxbox HB40 drops back to fifth. Yeah, I'll be honest, this race was pretty uneventful. So, yeah, not much to say here. Anyway, this has been it for this video. If you liked it, give it a like. If you want to see more content like this, hit subscribe and click the notification bell so you get it when the next video drops. And I have nothing else to say other than see you in the next video, everybody. This is Alpha, signing out.